1 second. All right, guys, we are live.
What's up?
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, whoever was waiting. I saw that you were in here. Let's get started. Into the Void podcast, número dos. At guard.
1, 2. Not number one, but number two.
Número dos. Starting, calling from Pennsylvania, the Wolf.
Hey.
At center, the truth. He's full of love. He's full of knowledge. He's full of wisdom. You guys know him. We love him. We support him. The truth. I'm
everybody.
Excited. Hello, you guys. Hey, thank you, Nick. Nick, both of y'all are amazing. Because I'll be honest with you guys. Yesterday, yes, my Chromebook was messing up, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I just go within sometimes, and I just don't. It's weird. But Nick, you're beautiful. Your energy, everything, man. I love you, brother. Amiris, you too, man. Thank y'all for doing this again.
Bro. Of course, you're welcome, bro. Anytime.
Hey, we got Tim Brees in the house, you guys.
Oh, Tenebris, what they do to
Tenebris, is that how you say it?
What's up, homie? I don't know. That's how I've been saying it. I don't even know, to be honest.
We love you, brother. Thank you for being in here.
How do you pronounce it, Tenebris? Do you want to type it out like 10T?
Oh, like phonetics?
Yeah. See, I didn't even know the word. What's the word, bro?
So today, I don't see the chat here. I only see the chat on StreamYard. Is that normal or?
No, I
don't see the chat here either. Hold on, wait, let me see.
Anyways, you guys, today we just kind of we don't really have things planned, but I did ask you guys to come up with 3 questions that we can each ask each other. So yeah, would like to get started with that. Amiris, do you have your 3 questions you would like to ask us, sir?
Yeah, man. You guys ready for the first?
Give me 1 sec. Give me just 1 sec, okay?
Yeah, take your time, bro. Take your time.
Yeah, take your time, bro. We got all the time in the world. Oh, look. All right, here we go. He's spelled it out in phonetics. Tenebris.
Oh, that's right. That's what I was doing on my phone. I'm trying to find your live stream so I can read the live comments.
Hey, damn truth seeker. That's a nice living room you got there, buddy. I see you.
Thanks. I'm finally set up. It took me a little while, but finally set up now. So
beautiful. Air traffic controller. Is that what your profession is in this Matrix?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
yeah.
That's awesome, bro. I've seen that on TV. Those are those people up in that tower. I heard that playing video games gets people prepared for that position. Is that true?
Sometimes. I mean, it definitely. So sometimes people that plays a lot of video games, they'll develop, your like 3D image recognition pattern, whatever, right, in your brain. Yeah. And so people that are big gamers sometimes in this kind of field might have an easier time because they already have those aptitudes that were already developed while video gaming. But it doesn't apply to every type of work, every line of work,
I like that. Well, it looks beautiful, man. You have 2 TVs. Is that what I see in the background?
Yeah. Well,
let me find that.
I got like my older TV that plays only like my older like classic video games on like Nintendo 64, PS2, stuff like that. So.
Wow, I like
that.
So
that's why I have it.
Super cool, man. And quickly, Mr. Amiris, how was your week, bro? Did everything chill? Anything new happen, bro? Anything interesting?
Nope, nothing interesting.
Bro, I like your new gameplays, and I liked when you were talking to that Russian guy. And what was he saying?
Yeah,
the American server. What was he saying? It was hilarious. I love that.
He was hating on the American servers. He was not happy with us.
He was hating. All right. So sorry about that, guys. All right, Amiris, you got your questions. Go ahead, and I guess you can ask, and we'll direct it to Nick first. He can answer. Question number 1.
So the first question I got here is, why do we dream?
Oh,
that's a good one.
Why is it that you guys think we dream? I know sometimes we dream about things we fear, like losing teeth and stuff like that. or our significant other being unfaithful to us, things of that. Why is it that you think we have these type of dreams? Or
So,
why do you think we dream in general?
so Richard, do you start or?
You can go ahead, Nick.
Okay, okay. I think we dream. That's a tough one, right? Because I think
Yeah,
it has like
I was like, you go first, Nick.
I, I think that dreaming has multiple purposes for physical and mental well-being, for your soul, energetically, and more physically. So both sides. I think that dreaming on the physical part is very, it's there to help your body and here that this 3D reality matrix to basically, you know, get your body some rest. Keep your energy flowing and feeling good. But on the mental side of things, I think dreams can be a mix of many different things. It could be other dimensions. It could be just your aspirations, your dreams, your fears. So I think the subconscious mind really plays a big factor in our in our dreaming state. But at the same time, there's conscious out of body experiences and stuff like that, which is like a whole other set of a whole other topic in itself. So I think it's good for your body physically and energetically. I think it's good it helps you and normal people to just process their everyday problems, their aspirations, their dreams, their fears, and
true.
The subconscious kind of throws it all out of it, and basically kind of like a jigsaw puzzle. So you can actually start and deconstruct it, and then basically your dream world is there to help you in normal life, and normal life is there to help you in a dream world. So both help each other simultaneously. That's what I think.
That's a great explanation, bro.
Damn, I should have went first. I mean, you can never follow up his man. Yeah,
no, that was great, man.
Amaris, look, I love dreams. Anything dreams, right? Because holy shit. Okay, look, let me get out my board for this one. Okay. All right, I had some shit here. Okay, I love dreams, bro, because look, we're motherfucking multi-dimensional souls, right? So the left part of my brain always wants to figure this shit out mathematically. So I don't know if y'all have heard of the eye ring, but it's the circle in which, the Vitruvian Man usually gets drawn where they show the 5 points of man. But basically, this is how both of my brains have come together. Dreams are we are entering another dimension while we're creating new shit. So when you represent our soul on this little, it's a timeline. It's the linear, and then it goes up, right? So we have we're represented as a number, right? As an equation. So half of our number is in this imaginary different dimension universe, and the other number's in the linear. So what I'm trying to fucking say, without getting too technical, is that we're represented by a number that is in this other dimension. It's in this imaginary dimension. So to me, dreams are fucking amazing. And the question was, why do we dream? I think it's like Nick said, a lot of it has to do a lot with our subconscious. Now, I don't know who it was who talked about dreams, and they said that they're always, like you said, that people losing teeth, it correlates with something in their life. I've heard people who have dreamed, and they've dreamed like the future. Man, that's a great question. I don't think there's a why we dream. I think it's more like we're just tuning in. We're creating new worlds, right? It's a dream within a dream. So great question, Amaris. All right, so we'll go around so that way. So that's your question number one. All right, so now Nick, what is your question? And then I'll answer his first, and then you.
All right.
Okay, so first question is,
and thank you,
Tanika. Do you guys meditate often? And if so, how often do you meditate? And what brought you to it?
Oh, Amaris, you can go get that one first.
So I don't meditate often anymore, but when I did meditate, it was an every night thing. It was and also every morning thing. Like those times for me were the best times to have like experiences that those experiences I was after. Like because you guys know I like to astral travel. So, you know,
Consciousness Awake, shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Consciousness Awake. Yeah, you know, in order to achieve out of body, you know, you do that through meditation. So that's what I was doing a lot of, because it was like mind blowing. Imagine you just get a glimpse of the other side and you're like, oh snap, you know, you want more and more of it, you know what I'm saying? And so, which was great, because, you know, that required you to dive inward, which you know, leads to a whole like rabbit hole of
The whole rabbit hole.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just, and yeah. But yeah, what's up? What's up with you, Inner Luminosity?
I love that. I love that question. And just real quickly, Tenebrae says, I dream a lot. I can't remember all of them though, and they feel realer than real life. That's fucking amazing, Tim Brace, because the dream is another, like when you dream, you're creating another world. We live within a dream, right? It's a lot of subsets to this. Okay, so meditation, wow. I made meditation obviously changed my whole life, because that's like the first time I became aware that I was not my thoughts, right? Because that's a game changer to me. Because I've noticed a lot of people, when you tell them, hey, do you know you're not your worries, your thoughts? You know, they look at me like, it's really strange. I don't know if that's happened to you guys, but how often do I meditate? Oh, I try to do it daily, but I don't try to like force myself to. I kind of just meditate when I feel like a lot of shit is going on around me. And I'm like, oh, I just need a place of silence, a place where I can just come back to my zero state.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah,
yes. I love that question.
Thank you.
Okay, great. I love this. Okay, look, I got a question for you guys. That was a great question. I got a question for you guys. All right, so my first question is, okay, and we'll direct it to Mr. Nick first. Okay. If you could incarnate into any animal, okay, any animal that ever existed, what animal would you incarnate into, and why, Mr. Nick?
Well, a lion. Hands off. The lion. I want to be at the top of the food chain.
Hey.
Mind blown, bro. I'm not trying to swagger jack you, bro, but I was thinking the same thing, bro. What the fuck?
It's just the way I see it is, I see that life is always full of challenges, and do you want to be, do you want to be the prey, or you want to be the predator? You know what I mean? I much rather be the predator, or at least being fully in control of my environment and not just feeling like a victim. You know what I mean? Because the victim mentality is just like, it's not very healthy long term, right? It kind of blocks you from progress and everything. So
that's so true. I love that. I love y'all's answers. And Nick, that kind of reminds me of that whole victim mentality. You know what's going on with the jab. I don't like to keep bringing it up, but I've noticed that you got a lot of people who are just going along with everything, like, yes, okay, oh shit, Delta, shit, do we need boosters? And then you got, it's like that whole lion and sheep, like, what are we going to be? Just because we're spiritual doesn't mean we have to be the sheep, that's what I'm trying to teach people, right?
Speaking of sheep, if I was to choose a second animal, it would be a wolf.
Oh, yeah, hey,
lion, wolf. And then I also, this crossed my mind too, like one of these rich people's dogs.
Oh, Paris Hilton.
That's the life, bro.
That was a good one. Hey, look, Tim Breeze says I would be a bird, and that's what I was thinking as well. I was thinking
that's
I would have been a hawk.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
The land. Yeah, imagine a hawk, man. You are the
You're
shit.
Like a falcon or something.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes. I love that. All right, who are we at here? Mr. Amiris, you got your question number 2?
Yeah. So this one was more. I want you to answer this one first, bro. Ricky, because this one is a one for you. So, what is okay, here it is. What is inside of a black hole?
Oh my god, you just got me so excited. I'm getting my board out. This is fucking amazing. I'm sorry, you guys. I love you, Amiris.
Get creative. That's good.
How did you know I was gonna love this question? Okay.
I knew it, bro. I was like, bro. We had that one conversation. I was like, yo, he knows a lot about this.
Holy shit. Okay. Let me breathe before I get into this. Sorry, Nick, and I don't mean to get to it. Okay. To me, black holes was the first things that got me asking questions. Like I started studying the universe, and I was like, "Holy fuck! What do you mean? When two people go into this black hole, like say if someone's falling, like Nick is falling in a black hole, right? Here's me, and then Amiris is looking at it right here, and I'm looking at Nick here. So as I see Nick going through the black hole, right? But Amiris sees Nick just frozen in fucking time. I was like, what? Wait. Seriously, that's how it was. I was like, what? Then I started researching time and inside the black hole, there's this singularity. And I remember, Nick, you mentioned something about this singularity point. And also from what I know about our eventual divine selves getting into this omega point of our God, when everybody wakes up to their divinity. So there's a lot of clues in the universe, as above, so below type shit. So this singularity point inside the black hole, it's amazing because once you cross this event horizon, it's such a dense point that not even light can escape it, and you witness the whole future of the universe. If you fall into a black hole, what they're saying is physicists like us, Leonard Susskind, I don't know if y'all heard of him. He's amazing. He speaks so well about black holes, but you'll see the whole future of the universe flash before your eyes as you're falling into this. So I love black holes, man. And yeah, I'm going to stop right there. I can talk about them all day. Nick.
So your question was what's inside black holes or what?
Yeah. Yeah. What's inside black holes? I'll tell you what, there's definitely no light. Well, actually, what's inside black holes? There could be the whole freaking universe inside of a black hole. It sucks everything in. So, yeah, they're amazing. But what's inside black holes, Nick?
There's matter. There's energy.
Thank you.
It's just like a big universe guacamole.
Yeah.
Just everything just gets crushed. And life gets destroyed, guacamole. And who knows? Maybe on the other side of the black hole, maybe there's life, a whole other universe. Maybe we don't understand black holes properly, and maybe black holes are the same as I don't know what's the like tunnels or whatever.
Like there's a white hole. There's a white hole that connects to a black hole.
Like black holes could be like wormholes, pretty much.
Yes,
right?
Yes, could be a birth to
portal.
Another.
It could be portal to like just another place, either like in another universe, because like nothing can escape a black hole, right? Not even light.
No.
So everything is possible. Like even light gets trapped into it. Everything gets crushed and then gets on the other side. So I think they're just kind of like like when you have an aquarium with like fish and stuff, and you have this always. So sometimes people will buy this fish that will just eat all the junk in the bottom of it, right? So that's how I see black holes. They're kind of like recycling machines of the universe, and they just pass through. It creates a lot of chaos, but it creates a lot of stuff, and it pops out new stars as well. So I think they're just part of the natural universe equilibrium, and that everything is possible. So like you could maybe one day we'll be able to like have science so much advanced that we'll be able to control space and time like on a steady basis inside the wormhole, inside the black hole or whatever, maybe travel elsewhere, who knows. But everything's possible. I just find them super fascinating, and I think they're just recycling machines of the universe.
Yes.
That's great.
That was beautiful. And Nick, I love that universe guacamole. You have these fucking beautiful.
I really love Nick's ideas.
I love it, bro. In the last podcast, I remember you said it's like a Trojan horse has been planted in people's brains. Beautiful shit, Nick.
You know what I like to make analogies and comparisons to like either history, some analogies or like an image or just an image, right? Because an image is 1,000 words. So you can just relate an idea, and then people that relate to the idea gets your message instantly, and you send that message across with a lot more information, just with a lot less words, right? It's kind of like a shortcut.
That's beautiful.
True.
Facts. Big fact. I love it. Okay, Nick, I think we're with you. Do you have your question number 2? Because I know your questions are
how much. It's funny because I completely forgot. I'll be honest with you. I completely forgot. You asked me about the 3 questions, but guess what? When you told me 3 questions, I grabbed a pen, grabbed a paper, and I got my 3 questions right there. I'm a creative dude. I like creating stuff.
Yeah,
I think you both are very creative as well.
Oh man,
YouTube channels and stuff. So both it's a really nice mix, mash of ideas that we have here. So my second question is, how much of an impact did your awakening had on you in your whole life? So whomever wants to start.
Go ahead, my friend.
Okay, Maris.
Man, that's a great
looking
question.
At you, fool. What?
So, I mean, when my awakening happening, I was in a time of my life where I was drinking every day. I'll wake up to a beer, 211. There's bum beer too, not even good beer.
The Steel Reserve, bro.
Yeah, it's the malt. It's the bum beer, And so that's how I started my day. So I mean, you could just imagine, the type of energy I brought to the table in my waking life then. And so when you're not fully in control of your avatar, you're easily persuaded to do things that are of a lower vibration. When I would say, like a lower vibration. And so once I had that awakening, that realization that I was more than just a body, I was like, I'm here now. I'm here today. You guys saw the channel I just deleted. You guys saw what that one was all about. I mean, what I tried to make it about, anyways. But yeah. So I mean, it helped me in a sense where I started, realizing that, hey, my actions, there is a reaction to my actions, right? Like I can't.
Cause and effect,
yeah.
The universal
like
law,
karma. You know what I'm saying? Like karma is a thing. Like what I'm saying? I can't be out here getting over people because you reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? You get out of life what you put in it. And
so to remove the question, I guess how much did the awakening change you in your life?
A full 180, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was going in one direction and I was just like, fuck that. I went the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's amazing.
So a lot. It changed me a lot.
Thanks for sharing.
How about you, bro?
Amaris, listen, let me look at me, bro. You're an amazing fucking soul. So whatever got you to this point of consciousness, bro. I love you, bro. Anyways, that's a great question. Man, coming to this realization of knowing that we're just here just to be, and that there's nothing that we have to do. There's nowhere we have to go. Coming to this has completely changed my life, and y'all seen it somewhat in my videos. I've talked about it. I was into everything. I was so thinking that I was my thoughts, that the only way I could stop this shit was to take a pill, shoot myself up with something, right? This temporary happiness. I was just killing it. I was like, oh shit, I was in that thing. I'm these thoughts. I'm my past. I'm this. I'm that. Beating myself up. Zero self-worth, right? Because I think awakening and all this, it's like the same. It's the same thing as self-worth. Self-worth to me is spirituality, because once I found out the truth of what is, that everything just is here, that we're not our thoughts, I was like, this gave me a sense of peace that I couldn't really describe. So instead of turning to these substances, I just, I found other ways to deal with these thoughts. Meditation helped. Coming back to your earlier thing, that helped give me that space that I needed before I reacted to things. So yeah, it's changed me a great deal, man. Truth has saved my life, literally, and now I've met the most wonderful woman ever, through this truth. So it's as if the system is just putting things in place for me as I just flow with life. I'm not trying. I wasn't looking for her. I'm not looking for things. I'm just going about my life. As things come, I'm like, okay, at the same time, I'm making, I'm trying to direct my life in the right way. But yeah, it's completely changed my life. So great question, man.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
No,
bro.
Thank you, bro. I love this.
I'm glad y'all are here and y'all are the men you guys are today. You know what I'm saying? And
Bro, I love doing this with you guys. I mean, look, guys, I wanted to also bring up something interesting with you guys that I've been watching on Netflix. Okay. All right. I've been really interested in UFOs and UAPs and this whole alien thing, right? And they were talking about something called the CE5 protocols. Have y'all heard of that before, Nick? Have you heard of the CE5 protocols?
No.
Okay, basically what it is there's this doctor named Stephen Greer. They go out into crop circles, and what they do is they all gather in a group of 12, right? So they all meditate together in this crop circle while they play these tones. And I'll play them for you guys right now. CE5 protocols. Anyway, so what they do is they understand that these aliens, they're like on different dimensions or frequencies. So they're meditating, trying to get in contact with these aliens or souls using tones. I just think it's interesting.
Okay. Nice. That's what's up.
Truth, have I asked you before about your thoughts on ETs or UFOs? Have we spoken on that, me and you?
No,
I know I've spoken to Amaris about it, but what are your thoughts on ETs, man?
Well, I think they definitely exist. I think that we have so much data. If you actually look into it and stuff, and it's really interesting. Starting with the Roswell crash in New Mexico in 1947,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
After the Second World War and stuff, and when you start looking deeper into it and stuff like that the Germans were actually working on some super high-tech technology and stuff like that, and they probably even had flying saucers back then.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the New Zealand UFO files?
Yes.
So that was a long time ago, though. That was a long time ago. That was like 10 years ago when before even I had my awakening, I just started to look into conspiracy theories and UFOs and all that stuff. Super interesting. And then I really looked online to really try to find those files, and I actually finally downloaded them, and I went through them. It's just insane. It's just some reports with descriptions of UFOs, of ships, different sizes. It's all actually unclassified documents from the New Zealand government for the New Zealand people. And they actually decided to make it public, even though it was supposed only to be made public in like 2050 or 2060 or something. A lot of those files were declassified much earlier than expected, because I guess the reason why probably most of the all this stuff stays classified is because they think that we can't handle the truth. We can't handle another truth, like, we have like actually life all throughout the universe, and probably, who knows, maybe our solar system is filled with life. It's just that they just live underground or something because they don't have any ozone layer, or anything is actually possible, and that we can't just believe whatever information we're being fed, especially by the media, because they're being co-opted, and they're the information is only given by a select few number of individuals that have control over all of media, all of information. That's why social media is so important, because since the age of the information, right, the age of the internet and everything, the age of Aquarius, we share information so fast with each other that information eventually leaks out things like UFO, like you were talking about. So what are my thoughts on them? I think that there's life all over the place. I think that maybe there's already even like an intergalactic federation. They just don't even talk to us yet because we're still primitive, right? We're still fighting with each other and stuff like that. And once we're attaining more of a global unity, not global dictatorship, unity, you know, with all the humans in unison, then they will be, you know, at least the good races will be more than willing to, you know, share technology, stuff like that. Even though that they already made some deals with some governments, you know, to share technologies and stuff. If you really want to dive deep into it, but I think that that previous contact with government officials, with UFOs, with retro engineering of this kind of technology and stuff like that.
Yeah, really, Bob Lazar, remember?
I think that these kind of discoveries propelled us technologically so fast, so insanely fast since the Second World War that we don't even see it. Like, it just flies by. It's just so insane. And it's going to get crazier. It's going to get crazier and crazier in the next 30, 40
what a time
years.
To be alive,
until we reach singularity. And after singularity, then AI is going to become so intelligent beyond even a comprehension that they will seem godlike to us. And at that point, I have a very different opinion than most people, but I think that AI may be better than humans because it won't have the degree bias and all that stuff, right? But it would need to the AI would need to bypass the part that we don't think they can comprehend yet, which are emotions. So, and understanding, empathy, stuff like that, right? Once AI really reaches that, and then gets more intelligent, I think they will be much better leaders, in my opinion. Yeah. Well, unless they decide to wipe us out, then we're screwed.
This Terminator Rise.
I've talked way too much. I want you guys to speak up.
No.
Good, bro.
We love you, Truth. Everything. I mean, I love having you on here, bro. You balance it out well because I'm all over the place with facts, and you're just like the fucking calm Buddha guy that we need. So I love you.
I gotta shake my head again.
Yes, high five. Look. The reason I brought this up about the aliens, and because there's a mixed group of people I've noticed. Some people who are into truth, but then they're saying that there are no aliens, that it's the government trying to fool us. You know, Project Bluebeam. There's a lot of confusion within the truth community on aliens, but I'm with you, Nick, and I know Amiris, you know, I definitely know we're not alone. I feel like there's different factions of them, and like you said, Nick, there's definitely a federation. Now, the question that I have is who's really in charge, right? Is it our government, or is it the Archons, right? A certain group of these. You know, I've noticed different cultures call these things different things, like Archons. They've called them. They've been visiting us forever, right? So I think all this is interesting. We're living in some pretty eventful times. Mary Wright, I saw that you were in here. Guys, Mary Wright is freaking amazing. She knows everything about physics and black holes. So I would have loved to ask Mary. Mary, if you're still in here, can you write what's inside of a black hole, Mary, if you're still in here? So we'll read that. Anyways, I got my third question to you guys. I think this will be an interesting one, and I would love to hear y'all's. Amiris first on this one. Okay, Amiris, I think this will be a good one for you.
All right, what's up?
Amiris, Mr. Amiris, Senor Wolf, Heavy Rain, whatever the fuck you're calling yourself nowadays.
I don't know. I don't even know my name.
I love you, bro. I love your name, Amiris. It's a cool-ass name, bro. Okay.
Thanks, man.
Senor Amiris. I don't know why I did that.
Senor.
Si tú podías ir para atrás a tu just come. If you could go back to your 13-year-old self, if you could go back to your 13-year-old little Amiris, whatever the fuck you were doing at 13, if you could go back to that person, what advice would you tell them? What would you say to your 13-year-old self? What
man, you guys are creepy, man. You know why? You know why? Because my last question was going to be, what would you tell your yourself from 5 years ago? Like what
No
would be some?
way.
Yeah,
Oh, we're
bro.
connected, you guys.
Yo,
At a
and then
heart
me and him want to
level.
be a lion.
Come on, Truth Seeker, get in on this, buddy. Come on, go. Yeah, there you go. All right.
Yo,
No,
yo,
okay.
peep this.
So, yes,
Look, what was I saying?
that
hold
we're
on, wait.
creepy. You said that we're
So
creepy.
how old? 13.
Yes. What would you say to your 13-year-old self, Amiris? What would you tell him about life? Would you warn him about anything? You know, what would you do?
Yep, I would tell him like, don't throw rocks at cars and don't like 13-year-old self, right?
Cars, kids. Not a good
Yeah,
idea.
don't throw rocks at cars. Don't throw rotten fruit at cars. Don't
Holy
egg people's
fuck.
house. Don't do stupid stuff like that because you could get, God forbid anything bad happen to you before you get to really live life. Let me
Yes.
see.
Mm.
Always
Take your time with it. Take your time with it. See
yeah,
yourself in front of little Amiris.
don't follow trends. Don't do something because everybody thinks it's cool or
Ooh, yeah.
be yourself and be okay with that, and let me see. That's all I got right now that I can think
No,
of.
I love those. I love that. Truth, what would you say to little baby Truth? Little Truth. I bet you still had a beard, huh? Little 13-year-old Truth with a beard. Hey, what's up, man?
Yo,
What would
you
you
got
say?
a lot younger when it's not as thicker. Wow.
I love it. I'm just hating, bro, because I
No,
can't
I
grow
wish
up.
mine was like that, bro.
I'm
My
just hating.
happy, bro.
I know. No,
What would
both
I
of y'all
tell-
have cool beards, man. I can't do this shit.
Nah, I wish I had one.
I'm too Puerto Rican for it.
For me, it's
But,
the opposite. It just grows so fast. It's crazy. I don't know
Does
what
it?
to do with it.
I-
But I would tell my younger self, I guess, to go for my goals, to stand up for myself a lot more,
Ooh.
to
I like that one.
and
Truth.
to start my goals now and to stop wasting my time on trivial stuff. And I would tell my younger self to start NoFap now.
He said, "Yes,
Yeah,
you,
that's a good
hey,
one.
someone is trying to raise their sacred secretion. I see."
Yeah, but then my
that's
younger
what
self
I'm saying.
probably would
Yeah,
tell
he wants
would
to
tell my
preach
older self.
something
That's why
else.
that beard keep growing that fast.
Yeah, but I would.
You know,
But
hey.
I know I'm so stubborn. My younger self probably would have been like, F off. Like I'm gonna do what I want.
bro.
So
No fap at 13. I would have been out of there. Fuck that. 13 was the prime age.
No, I would have told myself, the Dolphins are never going to win a Super Bowl. Bet on it, and you're a millionaire.
Oh, any
Nah.
Dolphins
You
fans
see what I'm
in
saying?
here?
No? Like you could,
Sorry.
you could bet on stuff that happened in the future. That's probably what I'd make a whole list of things.
Ah,
You know what I'm
little
saying?
Back to the Future vibe, huh? Little almanac, huh? You give yourself the almanac.
Yeah.
Quickly, I want to read Tenebreeze. Oh, I like saying it now. Tenebreeze says there is definitely aliens. We're aliens to the people we call aliens. So true.
Big fact.
That is so
Big
true. Oh, that's huge. Yes, because they're probably looking at us like, what are these? Why are they fighting amongst themselves? Don't they know that they're neurons of God? What the fuck? Right, little ants. So what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Sorry.
we get co-opted by ego. That's what's up.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Leva is in the house. If y'all don't know who this guy is, he understands that. He understands truth. We love you, David. He says, yes, LOL, we are all aliens. I think all this shit that's happening. Look, Truth Seeker, you when you brought up standing up for yourself, this reminded me of something that I watched on Netflix. I watch a lot of documentaries, okay? Okay, and it's interesting, okay? They were talking about, do y'all remember the shooting? Remember the Dark Knight Rises, the Aurora Theater shooting where that guy dressed up like a motherfucking clown and busted in through the exit and shot up people?
Yeah.
Well, I was looking into the research because I wanted to get to this guy's psyche.
Right? It's
Because it was interesting, right? So, first, yes, y'all remember him, right?
Who? What's his name?
Anyways, I forgot his name, but it's called the Aurora Theater shooting.
No, yeah,
and
yeah.
it was the
Okay,
guy
yeah.
who
No.
Yeah, I may
Yeah,
have
we
heard of
remember.
it.
yes, but anyway,
Oh, I mean, I remember him.
yes,
I'm not
I
from
got
the
into
States.
his
I'm not
site.
from the States, so it wasn't, as televised as you guys probably. But yeah.
I thought it was like a conspiracy, like it was a fake ass shooting, like it was
Oh
kind of
no,
like Sandy
no,
Hook or something. No,
no, yeah, no.
Be,
This,
be careful about
this was,
Sandy Hook, man. Alex Jones
yeah,
got off YouTube because of
yeah,
that.
oh my bad.
yeah,
I mentioned that.
yeah.
It's real.
No,
It was real. It was real. All right.
So,
Are
so
y'all?
no,
what's going on now?
Hold on, wait.
the,
Are
the
y'all waiting
re-
for me to answer
hold
something?
on, guys, hold on. Hold on. I didn't finish what I was gonna say. The reason
Oh, okay.
I was looking into this shooting because I wanted to get into his psyche. Because what would cause a person to just come into a theater and shoot it up, right? And people were calling him evil, right? And y'all know me. I was thinking, what was his childhood like? And so in this documentary, um, they were talking about how he was actually a very smart guy, but he had social anxiety. But he was studying how there's code and how life is a simulation, and he used to play video games a lot. So what I'm getting at is that I think he did this because in his mind, as he was studying this about life being like code and all this, he was studying about, the brain. He literally thought he was in a video game and thought he was the character, and just, these were psychological issues, and he was always ignored by his mom would never let him play with she would go door to door trying to find him friends. So I just think this whole thing, when we call people evil, it's just us, because everything is perception. We're not seeing it from other people's lenses, like the thing in Afghanistan that's going on, with the people and the Taliban. Like, we don't know the Taliban people's lives, how they grew up, what position they had to be in. Maybe their parents were murdered and raped. Y'all see where I'm getting at? Like, everything is perception in this life, right, guys? Like, what do y'all think
Yeah.
about the thing going on in Afghanistan? Truth, what do you think about that? Do you have any opinions on that?
When it comes to like politics and
Yeah, yeah,
worldwide stuff like that, these are a bit
yeah,
more iffy, or a bit more touchy subjects
yeah.
that I don't.
Yeah, but we talk about anything on here, bro. We don't care. Just,
Yeah,
I don't like to
Well,
have filters
I
on here.
personally
Just,
I
think
know.
it's
I
if you
sad.
don't feel comfortable,
I
Like, I
don't
think it's
really,
sad.
yeah,
really.
if you don't feel comfortable,
No,
you
it's
don't
just
have to
I
talk
don't
about
really
it
know
if
what
you
to
don't
think
feel
about it.
comfortable.
I just don't really know what to think about it.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I've always thought
yeah.
that it was a mistake that we're there, that we should never have any
I
troops
know.
there. But at the same time, is that we're like, anyways, we're kind of playing with politics all over the world and try to play, the top guys and stuff. And
We are. You're
who's to
right.
say that we're the right ones? You know what I mean? Like,
You're right.
Right, yeah.
since
Yeah,
it's all
man.
No,
politics, like you
I
said.
just think
So,
it's sad, bro. Like in general, I just think it's all sad, bro. Like people would rather die, from a falling off of a plane, trying to cling onto a
yeah,
plane
you saw that, man.
than
They were
living.
making memes of it. They were making memes of it. They had a
Oh,
meme
really?
of people falling off a plane, and they called it the Kabul flying team. And people were laughing at it at work, and I was
Oh,
just
see,
like,
that's nothing to laugh about, man.
yeah,
That's just
I kind of was like, wow, it just,
strip us down, bro. We all blood. We're bones, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's
no,
just
I totally get it. I know that's
like
a
you
touchy
said,
subject to
everything
talk
is
about, but
perception. So
I talked about it.
we think we really only hate them
Yeah.
because we think they are the reason for 9/11, and truthfully, we should be hating George Bush. Nah,
Yeah. Oh no.
I don't
Yeah.
think we should be hating anybody.
There's a lot of things.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
saying let's hate him.
I know.
You know
I
what I'm
see what
saying?
you're
I'm
saying,
just saying,
Truth.
like,
I see what you're saying, Truth.
like
I mean, I see
the
what you're saying.
majority of people, they do not like. I'd say they hate these people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but
I
that's
mean, if you're laughing at their death, like I mean, it's
Yeah.
teetering. You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely do dislike them, right? You know what I'm saying? So
well, people definitely lack empathy nowadays. But
It's something money can't buy. You know.
well, it's not 100% their fault in the sense that like our society kind of promotes having no emotions and not to feel. You
Kind
know,
of like Russia. I noticed people from Russia.
they want to
quoted-
make us. They want to make us be emotionless
No
robots,
offense to
and
Russia.
they want us to think that it's the cool thing to do.
I
But
agree.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I don't suggest nobody hate anybody. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King say the only way to drown out hate is with
Yeah.
love. You know what I'm saying? And this is true. I just watched a video the other day. Like there was this Nazi, and he was at like a Black Lives Matter rally, and you know a black dude walked up to him and he gave the Nazi a hug, and he asked him, "Why do you hate me?" You know, the guy said, "I don't know."
well,
know-
it's ideology. People don't really hate each other. They're being possessed by ideology. That's what's
Right.
going on. When people don't really know who they
Yeah,
are,
the group mentality.
when people don't know who they are inside, their true nature and stuff, then they'll just stick to whatever
Mike, I
ideology
agree,
follows,
Mike.
right?
Love
Because they don't have grounding. They don't have their own grounding, so they'll fall for
Right.
anything that flies by. You know.
Right.
We love you, Davey. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
agree.
Facts,
I
bro.
agree, truth. Well, we love you guys. Look, listen, you guys. I love both of y'all for this. I know we're coming up on 46. So I don't want to make this too long, but truth, thank you so much, bro, for just your energy, man. Just your energy is amazing. You're just who you are, bro. You're a beautiful human being.
Thanks, man.
Guys, if y'all haven't seen Truth Seeker 39, check out his channel. He has amazing content, right, Wolf? I mean,
Facts.
you have
You already
amazing
know,
stuff.
man.
We love you, man.
He speak that real.
Thanks.
Thank you guys for
You guys are making me blush.
and I know sometimes we love you, bro. For real, thank you.
Yeah,
I
man. We love you, bro.
I like these connections. I like these connections, and I just want more people to know that. Yeah, just genuine. Just be who you are. Don't. Everybody's gonna have judgments, but those people are just judging themselves. They're not judging you. You know, we're all motherfucking one. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening. Mike Bissell, I love you. Tenebris, we love
y'all,
you.
man.
David Leyva, we
Thanks
love
everybody
you.
for watching
Anybody
as well. Yeah.
who's watching this,
Yeah, man. Thank you
Thank
guys
you,
for watching,
guys.
tuning in.
all is one, all is love. Have a great day.
Much love,
Namaste,
everybody.
guys.
Peace.
Woosa.